It was an ordinary afternoon at New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport, but the passengers aboard Flight 1512 from New York to Los Angeles could feel something unusual in the air. The energy was different, something unspoken, something that had yet to make its presence known. Among the crowd of travelers, a young girl in her late teens was seated at the gate, nervously clutching her boarding pass. Her name was Sarah, and though she appeared to be just another face in the crowd, her mind was far from ordinary. Sarah had been through a lot in her life, struggling with bullying, body image issues, and the loss of her mother to cancer just a few months earlier. The pain weighed on her every day, and the thought of flying to LA on her own seemed almost insurmountable. As she waited to board, her heart raced and she almost wished she could disappear into the crowd. But then, her eyes caught a glimpse of someone across the terminal. She blinked, rubbed her eyes, and looked again. Was it really her? There, standing in the VIP lounge, was none other than Lady Gaga herself. The pop icon, known for her bold fashion, powerful voice, and unapologetic presence, was standing just a few feet away. To Sarah, it felt like a dream. She had grown up listening to Lady Gaga's music, finding strength in the singer's messages of self-love and resilience. But now, seeing her in person, Sarah felt small, unworthy even to be in the same space. Lady Gaga noticed Sarah watching her from across the terminal. She smiled warmly, as though she had recognized the longing in Sarah's eyes. Without hesitation, she began walking toward her. The closer she got, the more Sarah's heart began to race. Was this really happening? Was Lady Gaga actually coming up to her? "Hey there," Lady Gaga said with a soft, genuine smile, her voice warm and inviting. "I couldn't help but notice your energy. You seem like you're going through something, and I want you to know everything is going to be okay." Sarah froze, unable to speak. She had listened to Lady Gaga's songs, felt comforted by her music, but never in her wildest dreams did she think the artist would speak to her personally. "Would you mind if I sit with you for a moment?" Gaga asked, her tone tender, as if wanting to offer some comfort to the young girl. Still in shock, Sarah nodded, her throat tight. Lady Gaga sat beside her, and for the next few minutes, they exchanged quiet words. Gaga listened intently as Sarah shared her story, her struggles, her losses, her fears about the future. The singer didn't interrupt, didn't judge. She simply listened, offering words of encouragement and reminding Sarah that she was not alone. "You have a light inside of you, Sarah," Lady Gaga said, her eyes soft with understanding. "I know it's hard right now, but trust me, you have so much strength in you, even if you don't see it yet. Don't let the world make you feel small. You are worthy of all the love and success that's coming your way." As Sarah wiped away the tears that had started to fall, Lady Gaga took her hand and gave it a reassuring squeeze. She then handed Sarah a small card with her personal phone number written on it. "If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here. Don't ever feel like you're in this alone." Just then, an announcement came over the speaker, calling for passengers to board. The moment seemed to slip away, but Lady Gaga wasn't done. Before Sarah could stand up, Lady Gaga stood as well, her hand on Sarah's shoulder. "I want you to remember something," she said, her voice soft but firm. "You are enough. Always remember that, no matter what." With that, Lady Gaga walked toward her first-class seat, leaving Sarah standing there, still trying to process what had just happened. Her mind was racing. Had that really just happened? Was Lady Gaga actually on her flight, and had she really spoken to her like that? As the flight took off and the plane climbed into the sky, Sarah sat in her seat, her heart full. She'd received kindness when she least expected it, and it was a kindness that she would carry with her forever. The sadness that had once seemed like an insurmountable weight now felt a little lighter. Lady Gaga's words echoed in her mind. "You are enough." As the hours passed and the plane cruised toward Los Angeles, Sarah reflected on her life in a new light. She had always admired Lady Gaga for her music and her advocacy for self-acceptance, but this personal encounter had changed her in ways she couldn't yet fully grasp. The flight wasn't just a trip to Los Angeles. It was a journey of healing, a journey of learning that kindness from unexpected places could change everything. When the plane finally touched down in LA, Sarah stood up, ready to face the challenges ahead. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but Lady Gaga's words had given her a new sense of strength. As Sarah walked through the airport, she felt a little lighter, a little braver, ready to take on the world.